Today we're skipping the drive-thru and making it happen at home. I'm recreating 3 of my all-time favorite fast food classics right from the comfort of my own kitchen. We're covering the Wendy's Baconator, the Chick-fil-A Deluxe Chicken Sandwich, and Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme. All right, people, first up is the Wendy's Baconator. So here we go. We got our 80/20 ground beef. It comes square if you buy it in the, the normal pack, not the tube. We're gonna keep it square just to help us ensure that we can square this off a little easier. Then I'm just gonna kind of smash it with my hand here. This is 8 ounces in total. Cut in half is 2 4-ounce patties, as you can see here. And then we're just gonna smash it and kind of continue to square it off. Real simple. All right, guys, so like I said, Wendy's uses 6 slices of bacon, but let's be honest, those aren't real slices of bacon. They're kind of the little BS slices. We got 4 extra thick slices here. You can go 6 if you want to, but this seems like plenty for 1 burger. If I was using the same kind of bacon as Wendy's, then I would go 6, but this will get the job done just fine. Next up, guys, we'll get our skillet nice and hot, add a touch of avocado oil just to lubricate the situation, and then we're going down with our square patties. I'm gonna season them real simply with my all-purpose seasoning. Feel free to use whatever seasoning you like, whatever your favorite all-purpose is, or just a little salt, pepper, garlic, onion, things like that. Stuff that's good on beef. You also wanna make sure that the burgers are making good surface area contact with the skillet. That way they can develop a nice crust for color, texture, and flavor. Now, my friends, it's time to build a Baconator. They use mayo and ketchup, which ironically is what I like on my burgers anyway, so this is perfect. Nice tablespoon of Duke's mayo right on top. Drizzle that ketchup right behind it. Incoming patty. Then our bacon. Let the bacon guide you, Boom. Baconator. Make it happen at home. All right, let's see what we got. Not necessarily on board with the diet, but doing it for y'all. Y'all get in here and see what y'all think.
Gotta eat that, Joe.
I don't want that, Joe.
Cheesy, beefy goodness.
And next up is the infamous Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. Very easy to make at home. You're gonna need yourself a burrito tortilla, a small street taco. You're going to get a corn tortilla for that so you can fry it up and make a tostada like this one right here. Make sure you salt it after it comes out of the water. You're gonna cook your ground beef. I'm using 80/20 ground beef and the taco seasoning blend that I have for you down in the description box, along with your veggies. If you want, you can add the tomatoes, the romaine lettuce, of course some sour cream, nacho cheese, all the good stuff. Now time for assembly. We're gonna lay down our burrito tortilla first. Then we're going down with that delicious seasoned ground beef that we had. Make sure you lay down a good 4 to 6 ounces, I would say. I'm gonna add some of that nacho cheese. Then we're gonna take that tostada that's fried to perfection and salted. Lay that right on top. Hit that with our sour cream. That's gonna be the bed for our veggies. For the veggies, we got a little simple blend of romaine lettuce, some tomatoes we diced up. I like to core the tomatoes, make sure they're not too mushy and watery. And I'm gonna hit it with a little extra cheese because why the hell not? We're here for a good time, not a long time, right? Then we have our additional tortilla that we cut that's a little bit larger than the tostada but smaller than the burrito. We're gonna lay that down on top just to ensure that nothing leaks out. And then we're just gonna fold our burrito wrapper over top of everything else we just did. And you got yourself a Crunchwrap Supreme. Place that on the hot skillet, this side down first, it'll seal it, and you're done. All right, so let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice little cross section here. Nice and crispy. Ooh, baby. If only I had the munchies right now. This would be a perfect day. Next up, the soggier cousin. Where's the meat? Get me a veggie joint. That's terrible. This is why I don't, you asked me a question earlier, Moody, why I don't order these from Taco Bell. This is why. Bingo. Boom. Right on cue. Now, my friends, for the moment of truth, it's time to dig in for the taste test. Here we go. That's so good. A little fire sauce for good measure. One more bite. I don't even know where to bite this. There's literally no meat on here. Like, there's a little bit coming right here. Tomato sandwich. Unfortunate. Make it at home. Way better. Next up, we have Chick-fil-A. We're gonna go ahead and get our brine going. For that, you need 1 egg, some buttermilk, and their secret ingredient, that's not much of a secret these days, dill pickle juice. A cup of pickle juice, followed by a half cup of buttermilk, 1 egg, throw a little seasoning in there. We're gonna use some all-purpose seasoning. You can throw a pinch of cayenne if you want a spicier rendition. Now today we're also using chicken thighs. You can go ahead and trim them up. You can remove any excess fat, anything that doesn't look edible. And then we're gonna soak them in here for at least 1 hour, up to 24 hours. Now, their other secret ingredient is 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar into 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You wanna season that up with the spice blend of your choice: salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, pinch of cayenne if you wanna spice things up a little bit. And that is gonna be your flour dredge for your fried chicken. After the chicken comes out of the marinade, we're gonna dunk it right on into the flour, get it into some 350-degree oil until it's golden brown and beautiful and fried to perfection. Hit it with some pepper jack cheese, and it's time to make a sandwich. All right, people, Chick-fil-A is on the clock. One of the GOATs of the fast food world. One of my favorite go-tos is the deluxe sandwich, which we have right here. Chick-fil-A uses breast. We went with dark meat today. Thighs are a little bit more juicy and flavorful, but you can use whatever you like at home. Got a little extra pickle going. Chick-fil-A, they nail the sauces at Chick-fil-A. Polynesian Chick-fil-A sauce, can't really go wrong. So a little dollop will do you. Pepper jack cheese for me. Can't be mad at that. They put their lettuce on the bottom. I should have did that. Tough. Like the texture of the chicken breast, like it dries out really fast. It's good though. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Chick-fil-A sandwich. That's why it's in this video. It's one of my top 3 favorites when I'm on the road and I'm tricking off on the diet. There you have it, people. I'm showing you how to make it happen at home. Some of your favorite fast food dishes right from the comfort of your own kitchen. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.